Oh boy. All right, kids, strap yourselves in because we just got a bombshell of an info drop here for the upcoming Choose Your Legends event. So obviously everyone was expecting Choose Your Legends 10 around the horizon, but I bet what you weren't expecting was that we were going to get 2 Choose Your Legends events this year. So they tweeted this out here. It says Choose Your Legends Shadows Cup. 2 Choose Your Legends, the top hero of each of the 4 unit types, will later appear as special Shadows versions. So we can quickly take a bigger look at this infographic here. So it says Choose Your Legends Shadows Cup from 7 p.m. on January 18th to January 22nd. Make your choice now. So I believe how this works is we're going to be able to vote for 4 characters, and they have their own movement types selected. We're going to take a look at the website in just a moment and see some of the movement types that characters have available to them. But we're going to get 4 units of 4 varying movement types added to the game, and they are going to be furrified, pretty much, akin to Uma Lin and Bear Ike and Bat Veronica and so on and so forth. So a pretty interesting choice, very interesting development there. And then not only that, we're also going to get the regular old Choose Your Legends 10 event where you can vote for whatever characters you want that you would come to expect and hope that they make it into the Choose Your Legends Brave banner for the year. So let's head on over here. By the way, this is the link to the actual website if you want to vote for Shadows characters. So voting starts right now, pretty much. And if we go ahead and take a look at the game titles here, I find it very interesting that Shadows is not included in the Shadows Cup, and it's pretty much just a fun little thing that they decided to do here to give us a chance to furrify our favorite characters, I guess. So just as an example, these are the titles that they've got available. We'll just... Why don't we head into Heroes and just see like some of the examples for movement types. So Alphador would be a flyer. I'm guessing if he got one, he would be a crow, because that seems to make the most sense. Like, that would be his beast form. Alphonse is infantry. Bruno would be cavalry. And then, is there an armored one we can take a look at? I just want to show all the different icons here. Okay, Henriette would be armored. So you can tell, like, what the different icons look like there. Flyer, pretty similar to what you would expect. Infantry as well. Armor has a shield in front of the infantry. And then cavalry is obviously just a horsey. So, yeah, there you guys go for what the different movement types are, and pretty much all of your characters that you may want to vote for have a pre-selected movement type that they're going to go with. So, it begs the question, like, have they already determined what all of these characters are going to look like in their beast forms? Like, do they know already, or are they going to just figure it out as they go along? It's very interesting stuff, right? Let's take a look at TMS just for fun. Let's see here. Yeah, so obviously I've never played this game, but the only characters from this game that I know are the ones in Fae, pretty much. And Maiko, because people told me she might be a character I would be interested in, and I think they're correct about that. So yeah, all the characters you'd come to expect, and then a bunch of others too that we haven't even seen in other CYL events, like Nobu, I don't remember him. Or like Teru and Riku, I don't know any of these guys. What are we talking about, Riku from Kingdom Hearts? Like, who is this Riku guy? I don't know. I know Toma and Kane, though, they are very popular. They've been doing pretty good in all the other CYL events. Yatsufusa and Garnef, that guy looks pretty cool. His stand does not look like Garnef at all, but he looks pretty cool. You could also sort by movement type as well, so check this out. If you wanted to vote for a specific character... Hold on, let's see. How would we do this? Let's just go into any game, and then let's try to sort by movement type. Let's say infantry. Yeah, so this will make it easy for you to tell like what movement type you want to vote for if you're looking for something specific. You can vote for infantry there. You can vote for your armored units here. And then you can, of course, sort by cavalry. You can sort by flyer. You can sort by what letter their name starts with, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, I mean, it's really hard to say who I think is going to win this. Now, Oblivion and company, they were streaming a little earlier. So shout-outs to the homies, of course, Oblivion, DTM, and Satachi. By the way, go sub to them if you haven't. So they made this little infographic with all of the units that they think have a good chance of winning, and they highlighted the units they think are going to claim the victory from each movement type. So for infantry, we have Marth, Ike, Lucina, and Dimitri as their picks for the favorite. I'm thinking Ike is probably going to win infantry for sure, just considering the fact that Bear Ike that came out in Shadows when we did the revenue checkup on Shadows and Fae, Bear Ike actually outsold Emblem Edelgard for the month, which was pretty funny. So, yeah, I'm thinking Ike is going to clean sweep infantry. I don't think anyone really has a chance. If it was split up by gender, I think Lucina might have had a chance. But if it's just all one gender, Ike is going to take it. So, yeah, that's another thing to keep in mind that I didn't mention earlier. Genders don't matter. It's just pretty much whichever unit is from the movement type is going to win. So we're going to get one from infantry, one for cavalry, one from armor, and one from flyer. So the cavalry choices they've got here, they think Bernie or Claude is going to take the win there. Based on who else we see here from cavalry, like all the other notable units, I don't know about Bernie. I don't think she's that popular. I could be underestimating her popularity, but I don't see Bernie as being a character that's going to be a first ballot win for Choose Your Legends. I mean, look at when she won. She won how many years after Three Houses came out? How long it took her to win. She lost to freaking Gulveig of all people. Keep that in mind. No, like, I'm not trying to throw shade at any Bernie fans out there, but I mean, the big boobas of Gulveig were able to triumph over Bernie and whatever she's got going for her. So how popular can Bernie actually be? I don't know. They've got Claude winning the cavalry type, which I think Ephraim and Ellie would... Probably more so Ephraim. Ephraim is very popular. Sigurd is very popular, but he's from a Japanese-only game, so I don't think too many people are actually familiar with how much of a Chad Sigurd really is. Like, how many people have played FE4? I know you've seen Sigurd in Fae and Engage and stuff, but you don't know what this man is all about and how much of a Chad he actually is. He's basically the most broken lord ever, besides Ike. So, yeah, I would say Sigurd has a chance, but Claude, yeah, Three Houses is very popular. I can't deny it, so Claude probably has a higher chance. Then from the armor section, we've got Hector as one of their picks, Corin, which is interesting, and then we have Edelgard and Rhea. I'm going to be honest, I think Edelgard just clean sweeps this. We've already seen it. In case of emergency, they break the glass, and Edelgard is what pops out. That's what happened this year for Christmas, or last year for Christmas, and that's probably what's going to happen here as well. I'm sure Edelgard is the most popular out of these armored units, even though it is sad to say Hector is not going to win. But, yeah, he ain't beating Edelgard, that's for sure. And then finally, in the flyer section, we have Camilla, Ivy, and Veronica as the top picks. I think it's pretty safe to say Camilla's going to win. Although, I think for sure Camilla's going to win. I think she has more competition from Veronica than Ivy, actually. Just based on the reception from most of the community towards Engage, even though I personally don't agree with it. I think Engage was awesome. But a lot of people beg to differ. So I don't think Ivy is standing up to Camilla or even Veronica for that matter. So yeah, my picks for this batch of CYL here, I would say Ike, and then Claude, and then Edelgard, and then Camilla. So we do have double Three Houses once again. We already know Ike is a bear, so they're just probably going to add Bear Ike in here. As for the other characters, we have no idea what their beast forms are going to be yet. So, I don't know. What are we getting? Uma Claude coming up? And then, what could they do for Edelgard? Like armored Edelgard? What kind of animal would Edelgard even be? Because, like, you would think black eagles, right? So she might be an eagle or something, but there's no way they're dropping an eagle that's an armored unit. So, what would Edelgard actually be? What would her persona actually be? I don't know. And then for Camilla, for a flyer, Camilla, they could easily just make her a dragon or a wyvern or something. I don't think that's going to be that big of a surprise. So, yeah, there you guys go for this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, who you think is going to win for each category there. And then we do have a couple of other bits of information that I wanted to go over. So, regarding actual Choose Your Legends Round 10, we do have confirmation that Shadows units are going to be in there. And what's also interesting is that Kurt is being played up on the male side, so he's votable on the male division. They have Azura and Fiorm there for the 2 females, and Sigurd and Kurt as the 2 males. Even though, according to the story in Shadows, I think Kurt is female, and Kurt was just trying to, like, masquerade as male for some reason. So, yeah, I don't know what that's about. I don't know why Kurt is votable on the male side, presumably, or if that's scheduled to change, I don't know. But even more confirmation that Shadows will be in CYL 10. We got this guy over here, the fake Navarre, or fake Nabarl, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, he is also on the vote, so yeah, that is very solid confirmation for me that Shadows will be votable. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about all this. Very, very interesting developments. Having double Choose Your Legends is definitely going to be more interesting, and the Shadows Cup is more intriguing to me than actual round 10 this time around, because we are going to be getting a completely different version of the characters, with the exception of Ike that we already know. And that's kind of what Choose Your Legends we all want it to be, right? Is just get a version of the character that we've never seen before. And they really play it safe way too often with Choose Your Legends now. So getting something out of left field, like a Fursona version of the character, I think is going to be way more exciting. So that's going to wrap us up for this one, guys. Voting has begun, so go ahead and get those votes in. Let me know who you're voting for in the comment section down below. And I will catch y'all again on the flip side.